Gurudev tells a story, and Brody tells a story also, that once there was the big carnival, and it was like a traveling festival. They went from city to city, from country to country, doing a big, like, carnival. And so what was the carnival like? What did they do? They would have a huge tent, like 5-10 acre tent, you know, with one entrance in the coming in and one entrance going out. And they had many people to collect the tickets on one side, and on the outside also to talk to people. And then they had, like, outside that they had food stalls, you know, you can buy balloons, you can buy lots of stuff around the tent. Snacks, you know. So then you buy your ticket, then you go inside the tent, and then there's like a dark area, you have to walk through a corridor. And take one person at a time. So then you go along the corridor, and then you come into like an area in the middle, and they have one person sitting at a table. And they make you sit down in a chair, across from the person at the table, and he looks at you, and then he gives you one big slap. And then you're like, the person's like shocked, what is this? Then he gives you another slap, the other side. And then he takes them and sends them off. He said, go out. And then they have 2 or 3 guards, and they take them out, and they send them out, and they have to go up to another corridor outside. And they say, if you tell anybody, then we know who you are, we know where you live, we'll find you. And also, there's two kinds of psychology with this. One is that if you've been cheated, then you don't want it shows your own weakness, that you are easily fooled, you know? So you come out the other side, if you tell other people, oh, I was cheated, then oh, you just look at you, you're a fool. And then the other side is, people have this nature of like, oh, envy towards others. So it happened to me, it should happen to you also. I was tricked, you can be tricked also. So then you come outside the other side, and oh, then you start telling, like, anyone you don't like, or you start telling other people, oh, you should go inside, you should buy this ticket. Then you start preaching about this. Anyone you don't like, oh, go to that carnival. So this is like material life. We work so hard to get to this point of so-called happiness. I'll be happy, I'll be happy, I'll be happy. And day and night we're working like a donkey. But do we ever reach that day where we're happy and satisfied fully? And then we tell everyone else, follow me, follow me. Brody said this is like so-called family tradition. Oh son, you have to do what I did. And I did what my father did. He did what my father did, his great-grandfather did. And we've all been following this tradition for countless generations. And what is that? Oh, you get birth, you're born, and then you start to study and learn something, and then you become a worker in this world, like a donkey, working day and night to satisfy your material desires, but they said, like, you're always being kicked by the back legs of a she-donkey. Gurudev gives this example also. Day and night you're working just for a little bit of pleasure. And this is Maya. We're trying to acquire Maya, to enjoy Maya, but ultimately Maya is kicking us in the face. And this is like the story of Ravan trying to steal Sita. Did Ravan become happy trying to steal Sita? Trying to steal Bhagavan Shakti. You try to enjoy Bhagavan Shakti, and ultimately it only causes yourself great trouble. Ultimately you will suffer from this. Trying to enjoy and exploit Krishna's Shakti. Therefore it said, Kamanira kam nahi tabadam tahara malik kevala jadav. Trying to satisfy the desires of materialistic people is not your pursuit, not your activity. Therefore become a sadhu. It said, Kamanira kam nahi tabadam. Satisfying the desires of people in this world is not our pursuit. It's not our purpose in life. Instead, this is only done by Krishna. So serve Sri Krishna, serve the root of the tree, and then everything will be bountiful and successful. Your life will be fully successful. And then, but how can you do that? First you have to enter into real self-knowledge, Atma-Gyan. And therefore we take shelter of Guru, and then we can learn Krishna Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Bhagavat Tattva, Maya Tattva, Jeev Tattva. And then through the process of devotional service, we can start to realize these things. Then this Amnaya Vani will become firmly fixed in our heart. That's not blind faith. If we follow the process of Amnaya Vani, what is given by our acharyas, instead of following this path that takes us downward into a hellish region, what is that? Oh, following the material path of life. Instead of that, following that path, we follow the Guru Varga, and then through that we can go upwards towards the spiritual world. We follow our Gurudev, we meditate on our Gurudev, and through him we are connected to Param Gurudev, then to his Gurudev, then to his Gurudev, and we go all the way up to Guru Varga, and then in the meantime our Bhakti Lata Creeper is developing, and ultimately it pierces through Maya, the material world, and enters the spiritual world, and then we're in full self-knowledge.